Hi everybody, I thought I will do a quick little video on using Canva to create some cool presentations. So we know that when we teach online, it's really important that we visually entice students because we can't entice them with our theatrics. So I thought I will just go through Canva with you today. So if you go to Canva, I've just kind of like logged in. Let me just start over. I've kind of like logged in as through my Google account, and it is quite easy. And as I say, it's fairly free. So if you log on, then there's a lot of options to choose from, and you'll see that I've made some mood boards for my students in here before, just to kind of show them how this works if they don't have PowerPoint. So, and I don't use PowerPoint. I'm a designer, and all designers kind of hate that program. We use things like InDesign, Illustrator, and then we obviously create PDFs. I don't work, if I don't have to, I don't work with PPTs. So I'll go and click on presentation. And first of all, you will get a blank screen, and you also get 16 by 9, which is kind of what we should use. I mean, we all use laptops, so 16 by 9 and not 4 by 3 is actually the preferred size of our screen that we should use. So when you get here, you'll see that there is a load of templates that you can use from. There are simple presentations, there are creative presentations, etc., etc. And if you click on creative presentations, you'll have a hell of a lot of options to choose from. So I'm going to choose the art and science of great copy. And what I like about this is that you can just literally drag and drop. Okay. And now you can choose and change your copy from here. So literally I can now say my class is on immersive experiential design. And then at the top you will get obviously the sizing, so I can now just make it a bit smaller because it doesn't really fit in, and I can also change this. This is for DIG 7311, and this is an online class on immersive design experiences. Okay. And then I click on this little button if I want to add a new page. And again, I can now go in any of these and I can choose I would like this one to be second. So you don't even have to actually use whatever is here. You don't have to use the order. You can literally just actually use this template and then play around with it. If you don't like the color, it is as easy as double click inside until you kind of see the frame around. Now you kind of like know that I'm on that color, and then I can pop onto my color there at the top and I can actually change. I can also, oops, sorry. I'm going to choose that rather. I can now go and choose the color of my text. Say, I always like pink. And in here, I should just correct my spelling. In here, and again, just going to click and choose different color. All right. If I don't want a slide at the top of page 2, then I can literally just click on the delete page, and I'm going to click on add page again. And Bob's your uncle. Again, I can go and choose a new color. If I don't like any of the colors in here, it is as easy as kind of like dragging across these and kind of choosing a color. Some of these are really great because you can actually go in and you can actually change the icons if you like. If you can't, then obviously you don't have to use the icons. You cannot remove some of the watermarks, so sometimes it's you just got to make sure that you actually like things the way they are. Okay, so I'm just going to delete it. So I'm going to add a new page, but now I'm not going to use any of these. I'm actually just going to, at random now, I'm going to select photographs that I want to use in here, for instance. Oh no, this is Pro. I can't use that. You see the little Pro icon for photographs that you can't use. So I will just go and I will grab this. On any of these little circles at the top, you can scale them. Also, just remember to always scale proportionally. So I'm just going to really scale this up, and I'm going to add an element there. So if I'm looking for, say, for charts, I can find charts there. If I look for gradients, I can put some gradients in there. And again, I can kind of click, and there at the top, I can choose the color. I also want to use my own colors, so I'm just going to go and choose that colors, and then I will choose my text. So I'm going to just blob that over. Sorry, and again, how can we create immersive experiences? And obviously it's way too big, so what I'm going to do is, again, here at the top, I'm just going to choose a size. You can also type in a size on your keyboard, and again, if I need to put in some returns, I can do that. I can also change my color. I want to use white, and I'm just going to delete this for now. I don't need that. Maybe a little bit smaller even. Okay. Okay, so I've got slide one. I'm just going to change this into white because it doesn't really make any sense now. Move that up a bit. I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to go to another background. I maybe want to now use a page background, and I want to start a quiz. I'm going to choose my type, choose a headline, and say quick quiz. And just kind of drag into the type. Again, I'm going to go to some elements, and there are some wonderful elements. You can also search. So I want to insert a question mark. And boom. Insert some question marks. Again, you'll see that they've got watermarks. So if there isn't a pro on it, then you can use them for free, and they don't have watermarks. Again, I'm just going to scale this a bit smaller. I'm just going to choose my right color, and I'm just going to do that. Make my block, make my block longer, and also change my spacing. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna later bring in my questions in here, but I'm just kind of like setting it up. Now I want to change this to pink because obviously it doesn't really work that nicely. I'm going to add another page, and this time I am going to go back to my template, and I'm going to choose this one. And again, you'll see that there are some photographs that you can take out. Now you can upload your own photographs or images, obviously, that you need. So if I'm going to go to uploads, you'll see some of my previous uploads that I've got there. I'm just going to click on upload an image or video, and then I can go to any folder, and I can just go to my third year folder. I'm going to go into image lessons, and I can go and find an image, and then literally just kind of drag it into those blocks. So really easy. In here as well, if you click upload, drag it in. So let's just change our colors here so they actually make sense now. For the presentation, and I'll just take out the copy that I don't need. For now. Okay, so when you're kind of done and you are happy, then obviously you can click on present, and you will see what it looks like. You literally can click through and you see your presentation. And if there's added animation in there already, then you'll see it. And we can just click escape to go out. So if I click on my slide and I would like to add a comment, I can do that. Or I can add presenter notes. If I click on the plus, again, I am adding a new slide. So, and then obviously I can click and I can delete. All right, so here at the bottom, you'll also see the amount of slides that you have. All right, so if I click on that little icon, then I will see everything that is kind of in my slide presentation. And if I close it, then I am back on my my main presentation. You can also copy the style if you want to use it over and over. And then when you click adjacent to the present, you will see that you can now go and change the transition style. So if you want to present, you can present with some transitions. You can autoplay, view your notes and upcoming slides. You can do that as well. All right, but we not always sure if that's going to work. So I'm just going to do a fade. And then we can see what that is going to look like, and then we can go if we happy, we can now go and say download. So if you're happy with your slide and you have tested it, you can now go and say download. And the file type automatically is PDF standard, all right? And you can do a high quality, I wouldn't suggest it, or you can actually do a video, which I find is quite great. So it's really useful if you want to create a quick video as well. And then all pages 4, and then I'm going to click on download, and it will start to download. And you will see it pop up, and there it pops up, immersive and experiential design. I'm going to pop that into my third year folder. I'm just going to take out the spaces because file names should never have spaces in them if you're a digital designer. And I know this is also class 11, and I say save. So now if I go out into that folder, I will see it. And it's there. It is the quickest way to actually really design very cool presentations without having to be a designer. It really is very super helpful, and yeah, I suggest you give it a go. It's Canva. It is really amazing. All right, that's it. That's all for me for today. Have a lovely lockdown. Bye.